music, blow it.
Hi, it's me, cute boy that must be keen, head right for ruffling, pinchable cheeks at least 5 times DSM undiagnosed, so listen up. Let the short king speak, my eyeline may be out of sight, but it don't mean you can't see eye to eye, metaphorically and actually staring down at me. Forgetting what you're seeing is royalty. I ain't above violence against high sims. I got a mean bite and your ankles aren't far. Size may not matter, but you're small to me. And below sea level is the level you're on. That's why I can't stand these fuckers holding me back. Preaching to me about backup plans. Shit barely pays bills, keeps us pacified, hypnotized from imaginary lives. There's billions more of us than them. Creating purpose and value in humanity. Snake oil won't feed a society. So let's fuck shit up, take destiny back.
Hello?
Listen, someone's been causing us all kinds of trouble, and if we're gonna win this race,
Hello,
I need you to
everybody.
take care of
How does
it.
my mic sound?
I think you know what I mean by that.
Do I sound like
I
Bogo?
want you to kill your doubts. I want you to stab him dead. Grab anxiety, lift rope, and put a slug in. He's
Quiet?
goddamn mad. You're trying to make some magic.
Oh,
and you
compared to
never do all
music,
that best
yeah,
shit
hold on.
fly when your brain won't play ball. So here's the meditation on what it's all about. I don't believe in violence, so you gotta kill your doubts.
Turn that down a smidge. Actually, hold on. Let's just do this. Let's just put me at, let's just do -5. Or -2 point, sure. We're gonna turn music up a smidge again. Put you there. Quality is good though? Okay. That's good. I have to do something real quick. Cause I need an independence thing. Because we're doing something a little bit different. Kitties everywhere. I'm using a really old thing. because it's the only thing that's not directly linked to a persona, I suppose. And I don't got those anymore. I don't got a persona. I'm just me. I'm just little old me now.
Some things cannot be fixed with positive thought, but regardless, I think goes down song to be taught. A lesson from Mr.
How's chat doing?
Disturb expression, progression,
I think it's on Steam. What do you mean it's on Steam?
of course, but when it
Persona? Yeah, I have it. I have it on Steam. I have Persona 5 Royal on Steam right now. And I will not stream that, ever. I saw what it did to Charles.
I'm a bad bitch, and tonight I'm killing down.
Yeah, we gotta play a shorter, better game. Yeah, you know what? Lila, do you know any shorter, better games that I could play? Possibly on this very stream? That would be cool. Oh, do I? It's thick. Ah, I fucked up my camera. Fucking it up. I wish my tripod was a little bit more stable. Have you heard of Square Enix adventure game Paranormasight? Well, about that, what a coincidence that you mentioned Paranormasight to me. So I have to fix everything real quick. I have to fix my entire life real quick. Let's see, where should I put you? There we go. Tilly, I know you can fix me. You kinda do. Already. You make me better. Alright. Hold on. Ah! Hi. Oh, wow. I'm really close. Hi. Hello. I'm here. I'm here in the flesh. It's very odd. I need to move this back a little bit. And I dropped my controller. And there? There? Ah, that's better. Salutations. I'm here. Luka, live in 4K. No, I have garbage there. Make that look a little bit better. Hold on. Temporarily making a mess. Hi. I'm here. I'm live. So, welcome back to Bimbo Kibbles. Where am I looking? There. That's where I'm looking. I should look there. Hi. Today, I'm gonna look at chat. That feels more natural to me. That's what I've always done. Today on Bimbo Kibbles. Yeah, poke you. Poke you. Oh, I can attack chat directly now. That's amazing. Oh, I talk with my hands a lot. Oh, no. So today, we're gonna play Paranormasight, a game that, a few people I know don't bite my finger, have been hype about. I know, B was really hype on it. I think Mina was as well. Apparently Lila was. I didn't know that. Or maybe I did know it at some point when I was talking about LPing it. But then I forgot. So Lila's been pretty hype about it too. I have played, I think, about an hour of it. And I got to the point where the game... You bought it for me? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, listen, my memory is like a sieve. I forget everything all the time. I forgot. Oh, you can see my little froggy friend there. That's propped up by a tube of super glue that I used to glue my shoes together with. Bouncing up and down off. Why? The fella. I need to put more stuff like over here so I have there's like an aesthetic on my stream. I should put more posters up and stuff too. You're happy to see me? Well, I'm happy that you're in my chat. All right. I want to play a video game. Let's go play a video game. Do you guys want to... my camera's in the way of my scenes. I got a green screen to be in space. You know, I do have one. I have one in... Well, I can't see it. I have one in my little cupboard here, but I need to set up little hooks right behind my chair. I think I used it briefly on one stream. And then I moved. So, unfortunate. Oh, chat is huge. Hold on, I gotta fix chat. I gotta fix chat the same way I did it on the title screen. By making it bigger. And flip. Oh, I also need to... Right. Hold on. I need to copy it. Or... No, I need to... Hold on. This is gonna get... Just... Folks, this is gonna get freaky. I need chat 3. Do that. And what are my settings for this chat? 1200 by 600. Yeah. Gonna do some brief little OBS wizardry here. Hold on. That. Then I got that. Filters. Color correction, and then I can just do that. So why did that... Oh. There we go. Okay, that'll fix itself shortly. But now chat should have a little shadow behind. A drop shadow. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Look at the fancy things I know how to do in OBS because I've been streaming for fucking ever. Just in time for Halloween too. Oh yes, Discord overlay I find pops up at the most random times while there's a strand of hair directly in my fucking face. My hair does not ever cooperate with me because I have a lot of it. Okay, let's play a video game. You ready? Oh, well, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. How do I... That's how we do that. Can't reveal my terrible husband yet. Man jump scare. Yeah, it's very scary. Oh, okay, so I want to voice this guy, I think, like Igor in Persona. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. Hi, menu button. Woman who has only heard one mysterious man before seeing a second mysterious man. I've seen many mysterious men. I've watched Twin Peaks. Thank you very much. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Remember that. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. Flip myself. so I'm actually... Hold on. I'm having an aesthetic issue here. I have to flip myself. So that when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at chat. And when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at game. Even if... How do you camera? How do people do this? I guess I could swap... whatever. I'll live. Okay. How to play. What do you mean I'm funny? What did I do? I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. I think some people just put one of those cam helmets on a cat. Is our boil? What? Huh? Excuse me? No, it's not Sweet Bath. Oh, out of me. Yeah. You try to do my Steam name. Yes, thank you. Don't do my Steam name. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Luka, this may seem rather abrupt, but... Is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only. What would you do, Luka? I'm gonna think honestly and earnestly about this. I've watched enough media to know that if you bring someone back from the dead, I'm not gonna sacrifice you. Ever. Well, who knows? I answered to pass if someone else went, but double it and give it to the next person. If it came at no cost. You know, whatever. I see. Very interesting. Yes. That is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Do you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? No, I know what that is. I had one of those when I was a child. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? Yeah. I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Luka. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okie, is one of them. I guess I didn't need to go here specifically. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his third year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Subs, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color television, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects-heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. This guy is an FPS mech game. Shogo, like the anime mech game. Yeah, Shogo's good. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. I keep having... So... Annoying thing about being a VTuber for so long is that you have a tendency to not want to, like, put your hand in front of your face because that completely breaks the tracking. And I keep having that impulse. But this is a flesh puppet. And I'm allowed to do that. Weird. Oh. Whoa, me. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Ja! Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you fairly nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. All right. Cool. Just ignore that. You know nothing. I know 2 things. 2. 1, that there are crabs in Vale Lucaria Academy Courtyard. 2, that I love Tilly. Those are the 2 things I know. Flush puppy, don't call me that. I don't like that. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hi. You set it up. Hey, can you hear me? I had to get the hair out of my face. Eh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up! What happened? Okay. And... Yoko's outfit is very cute. Yeah, Yoko's a very me character. There. How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Do you have brain damage? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker, Shogo Okie. There's another character later who is way more you. Oh, well, that's exciting. She is also very you, though. Yeah. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. All right. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we were doing? The rite of resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Alright. Select their faces. Phone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. I don't need a file on that, I don't think. I know what that is. I've seen them before. Though we don't really have any in town anymore. We used to. We had one for a really long time. On this, like, one specific block, and then they got rid of it. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Oh, I should probably voice out a show go away. Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're in Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. If a girl has to go to a park at midnight, that's kind of sus, right? That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. He is looking for a girlfriend. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Yoko Fukunaga. Recall. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Ah. Usually when I go to a park at midnight, it involves summoning my minions. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Theme of nostalgia. Yeah. It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Ah, right, yeah. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. That's really cute. That's extremely cute. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? Sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan, or are you after, you know, something else? Hi, Charles. Oh, I don't have any of my trigger fire stuff set up right now. This was all put together very hastily, so... I will do that after this. Hi, Charles. I know, I'm sorry. I also need to, like... I can't believe I still have that named Pet the Moogle. That's not... It hasn't been accurate for ages. Huh? Definitely the other thing. You're funny. Hey, at least you're upfront about it. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, though. You might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for, anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Fun fact, the art in this game is by the Tweewee guy, and the backgrounds are all edited real photos to give it an 80s Showa horror movie. Oh. Oh, that's really cool. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Ah. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, was around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. The Whispering Canal, an enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Hanjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind! Leave it behind!" Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. The 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. Hanjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. Okay. The most famous of the 7 mysteries: the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. Right into Heat Canal, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. So we are in Tokyo. Oh, wait. Oh, there's so much to read. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kiyunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into 2 districts, the southern Hanjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. We got Echo Temple, former Yasuda Gardens, site of Kira Kozukenosuke's residence. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. It's so difficult to pronounce like that. Hanjo Matsuzakacho Park, Sumida Park, Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall, Mukojima Hiyakaya. The garden. Reed Street. No, I can't. Hanjo. A location in the southern part of modern Sumida City. It consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Meireki. While Hanjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Echo Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place spread. Hanjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukukawa, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. Kinshibori Park. Opened 1950. Conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads, this paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. Okay. I think we're good. Any spookies? No. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. I do. Can I... Okay, well... What does Recall do? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did... Yeah, I did... Oh, what? Why did you add a new file? Oh my god. Alright. Let's read. The Ever-Burning Lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigesui. There is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of the story in which a soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. The One-Sided Reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezu who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezu persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezu brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. That's a cool ghost story. For added effect, imagine this all at a campfire. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a bunch of ashes into the campfire. This is a meeting of the Midnight Society. The Foot-Washing Mansion. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigesui Street in Kamizawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked the friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. That guy he just wanted them to that guy specifically to wash his feet. A Taiko of Suguru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Suguru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. It doesn't take much, huh? The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. It's like a pine tree. The evergreen pine. The Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in Iriecho, near present-day Shimoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The beckoning light. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead. Wow, my reading got fucked. Those are the clappers. That dude is rocking balls out? Those are not the clappers. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. The Fool's Procession. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence at Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigasui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. Oh yeah, you can see the little Tanuki in that, in the picture. On the other side of the river? I think. Can we talk to Yoko now? Hi. Oh, wait, she's coming back this way. Hi. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? The Tanuki balls with the clappers. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that wholly. Didn't you hear that? Now that you mention it, I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure, though. That was creepy. But your special talent! You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? Is she a fucking ghost? Sugar's jean jacket looks nice as hell, too. That's correct. I want it. I want a cool jean jacket. I technically have one, but it's like black. I just want a plain jean jacket. It's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Yeah, I knew that. I actually got told that. By a mysterious man. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. Hey. Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. There's a mysterious man. There's a mysterious man there. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. I wonder if... Is the camera going to keep shifting so you can see him on this angle? No, I don't think so. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. There was a spooky man. When will Kudo I would like that a lot. Kudo needs to show up and punch Yoko. We just watched, Tilly and I just watched the movie where Kudo first fucking slaps Ichikawa over the head. About spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist? That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believed they would. Is that how it works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I am still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. Okay, is it gonna... It does check it off. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it, though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime, then? Ooh, are you asking me out? Ah, so you were after something else. No, that's not what I meant. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. All right, then let's get to work. Now he's motivated. Oh, yeah, I need to talk to her face. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Ooh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. Also, thank you for the sub, Worthy. I forgot to say that. I forgot to put alerts on. I need to do that next stream. I figured there would be around 6 or 7 mysteries of Honjo. Yeah, like maybe 7 specifically, because that's what it's called. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh. That's a good point. Are these really ghost stories? So, I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fish in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. But after centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left of the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone? The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. People from the old times find a lot of silly things scary, like a demon playing music too loud, or cameras stealing souls. Oh no. That's what... my soul is being sucked out as we speak. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Ooh, your memory's as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by real historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly! That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. Is that a persons of interest? No. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. We should read Yoko's thing. Don't suck my girlfriend dry. Call the... Luka, please read about telephone booth. It sounds so scary. Okay, fine. Okay, are you ready? You fucking zoomer. A small booth containing a public telephone. Most often found in parks or along roads, local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. I know, it's very scary. You used to have to, like, be out in the street and, like, put a little coin in a thing, and that is how you would call people when you were out of your house, because we didn't have cell phones, which is the scariest thing ever. Can you imagine not having a fucking cell phone? Where's your fucking Cocomelon now? After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots, instead of working. Yeah, me too, Worthy. I love being connected constantly wherever I go. It's like the best thing ever. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Ogopogo. Why would you name a dog Ogopogo? Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Ooh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then, why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Oh. Ogopogo died? I bet this is probably really funny if you did not read her file ahead of time, because you're just like, what do you mean Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Oh, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could ever forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though, that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? This game does a lot of good work with the camera and otherwise static shots, flat avatars. You're right. Yeah, despite the fact that these are like flat avatars, it definitely has a sense of life to it. So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh, right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called the Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief. Right. I don't know why I keep doing that. An old manuscript from the Edo period written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Whoa! What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. What? I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? I don't think so. So a full 360. Think. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Yeah. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it, did I miss it? Okay, I wanted to actively avoid pushing that. Just to see. Ugh, I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Huh. Push. Huh? Huh? What the? What is something's? What is it? Why is this happening? I think she died. Me when I drink too much Sprite and yeah, real. Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way. It can't be. Why? Oh, God. Fucking ghost. What the hell just happened? No, damn it, I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's going to be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance. Right, I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Well, good thing there's conveniently. Right, the phone. I've got to call an ambulance. Kudo would start, like, fucking punching her in the face with a fucking fist wrapped in scary hair. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. Fucked up. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Oh, resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believes in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko, I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe, whatever it was she saw, had something to do with that Whispering Canal. Whoa! Punch her in the chest to resuscitate her. Yeah. Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? Hey. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Curse stone. Cool. What the? Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ah, such deep sorrow. Their resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the use curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Ah! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Cool. Kill them all. Kill them all. Now. Kill. Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand, reap lives by the score, and claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers, for theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill. Go forth and let the legend come back to life. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. It's like I'm in a video game or something. I'm really at a loss here. Well. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's going to open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead. Right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back. Only forward. I've called an ambulance already. It should be here soon. It feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Yeah. Where are you indeed? Now that I look closer, is there someone there? I just saw a spirit. They must be ignoring me on purpose. Maybe they're waiting to see what I do. Hey. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Huh. It's the prosecutor guy from JJK. Oh, no, it's G-Man. Hey, who's there? Okay. Oh. Oh my. How unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? Cat cut your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? Gregory Mann. A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? Whoa, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? It looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Who are you? And how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Think. That man. Who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. He's mogging me? Pale Phoenix right in his Wisp +1. That's Trucy. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. I can't. I can't. I needed to bring Yoko back to life. Oh my. So you mean to use it then? You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? I don't know you. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What do you... That wasn't me! I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I'd hope to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. At least it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly, as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How could I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Hey, let's take a quick little break. I have to go potty. I will be right back.
Message reads, need samples immediately. I just wanted you
Whack. Whack, whack, whack. Why? Hi. I want to put my hair in a ponytail. And I grabbed the drink, too. Blah. Hi, Needle. How's it going? What's up? Cute. Yeah? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That in the voice of, Phasmophobia. Welcome back. Needle, it's been a while. The only real interaction I have with Needle these days is seeing Needle boot up Uma Musume 6 times a day. Six is a low ball, like a low ball. Hey, I play Caves of Coot too. Also true. Those are the 2 games that you cycle between. All right. Seeing Needle down at the races. Yeah. Like Kudo. Kudo loses so much money at the races, it's crazy. Sorry. For those who don't know who we're referencing when we're talking about Kudo, Jin Kudo is the protagonist of Senritsu Kaiki File Koasugi, which is a series of films by I forgot it. Kotaro Shiraichi. No, is it Kotaro? Hold on. Fact check. Takahiro Shiraichi. Nope, that's a different guy. That's a serial killer, apparently. Director. Koji Shiraishi. I was thinking of Uchukoshi. Kotaro Uchukoshi. They're very fun series of movies. I mean, we did a full watch through of them in the Discord server last year, I think. And Tilly and I are currently going through them because they are pivotal Luka media. All right, let's play a video game. Let's talk to this guy. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Yeah, he's not a... No, I specifically didn't say hero. I specifically said protagonist. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Yeah. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... What do you want with my curse stone, anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is, in itself, a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised a chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. Think. If I want to use my curse on him, yeah. Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be out somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. What's up with that light? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right... Huh? It's gone. It was right there. I see. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer. What? Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you were hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why? It is simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Ah. No. Damn it. Oh. His fucking stand got me. I should have fallen for that. Why do they fall for that? Hello again. My, Luka. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Yeah, that's probably true. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. You got me there. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit, before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Wait, that's it. My work, that's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Aha. The man who was covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman Natsume Yamamori and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsume Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her from behind the scenes. Acting as Natsume's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. Huh. Suigen gum Yodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Suigen gum Yodo my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just needed to get him to walk away once. Wait, I've got it! I know how I can convince him to leave. Oh, crap. I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Oh, right. I forgot to mention. I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone, in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Get fucked. Shugo Oki-8, you dare! He died. Sick. Stando power! That's two. Hi, Charles. Welcome back. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. I should get out of here. Got him. Whoa. 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 Is that what? Is there a power like that in Part 7? He has the power to kill anybody who, like, walks away from him. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's, too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. If he's not a curse bearer, then he's surprisingly willing to murder, right? That's odd. What's up with this company? The spiral / rotation. I had to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. It's called company loyalty. yeah, totally. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Conchicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over Shimoku Bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigasui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. Items. Curse stone. Move. Cookie's playing Warframe. The Shimoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. I remember I played this game after rewatching Mirai Nikki because I hate myself and popped off with the power-based death game. Mirai Nikki is really not that bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm gonna be so real, Mirai Nikki is actually not terrible. I think I liked it. Well, okay, I liked it, that doesn't mean it's not terrible. That's fair, right? There are 2 episodes. Did you forget the cult girl who was assaulted and then posed sexy in the OP? Yeah. I did. Yeah. Yep. Okay. No, yeah, that's bad. Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be... I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Hi. Hello. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form. I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Ah, fine. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Hey, man. Where's your head? Oh, I mean, where's your neck? What? Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. Ugh, that hurt. It looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? I did just get a lighter. Maybe that'll do. That's right. I saw the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect. It works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the... Something... Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Gotcha. God, what the... Get fucked. I will never know who that was. Kill them all. That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. Whoa! 30? That's crazy. His curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern? So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. I guess I'm done here. Level up! Hey, man. I'm here at Hoonji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. The other side is an industrial district. And further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Hoonji Bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. Ah. Hardly anyone's around. Not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Man. Someone's standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Ah! Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa! I see. Interesting. Well now, this is a surprise. Eh? Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. What are you doing here? Very good. You shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You'd do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not to... Nah, never mind. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you that so we could have an understanding. Fuck, yes. I love a private detective. In some alternate universe somewhere, I am one. What's a detective doing around here? Working, and that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man. I saw a strange man lurking around. I see. Then let me ask a different question. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? Kelly, I'm not gonna say what you said, but I saw it. I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? I mean, you could. I don't mind. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway. If you ever need a hand, I'd be happy to help. It's all in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire. Thanks. I'll try looking somewhere else for now. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Alright. Can I talk to him about anything else? It's not what you said. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh, no. This'll do nicely. Are you sure? Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course. My work is top secret. Alright. Where to now? Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First, around Midoricho Park at the end of South Warigasui Street is the Taiko of Suguru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around here. Hey guys. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko of Suguru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from the distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. Huh. They're supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, 7 mysteries. Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? No. Obviously not. Never mind. Just my imagination. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugging me. I'm gonna have to have a check back there. Uh-oh. Huh, nothing. I guess this place is just keeping me on edge. Ah! Ugh. Aha! Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Ah, they found me. Oh, you two are police officers. People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Jun Ario. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Cool. He's a cop. He's not cool. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some more pleasant ones, too. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? No, first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better after just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Oh, I haven't done gruff voices in forever. Aren't you riled up? Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? The Taiko of Suguru. Ah, that's right, the Taiko of Suguru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Suguru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Okay, Tilly, I love you. You're also extremely fucking cute. And I love you. And I love you. And I love you. Right. I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now, it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. Right. Something wrong? You're free to go. Excuse me. Since you detectives are around here, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Kiss your lips, cop. Yeah. Take care. I guess... Oh, I can talk to him more. We're done here. Go on home. Oh, Tilly played Night Rain now. Night Rain time. Here I am at Komagata High School. Why did that have the cadence of a Tom Scott video? Let's see here. Ah, someone's there. Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. That thing she's hiding in her hand. Curse stone. Oh, hey, it's the Luka kid. Oh, is it? Okay. No doubt about it. That's a curse stone. This girl is a curse bearer. The school gate is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. Clearly. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well... I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Sorry. Killed her right away, huh? God, a curse? God, why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. Well, that's how it happens, I guess. Damn, she got laid the fuck out. Great. Game 1. Luka character number 2, die. All the characters I like die. I killed her. Yes, I got a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1? 2? I feel like there was a very natural endpoint to the stream tonight. Might be a shorter one tonight, but I need to get back the energy. Alright, on to the next one. First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then, the evergreen beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Okay. I'm gonna do something. Don't worry about that. Hey, quick question for you. What the... Yeah, it'll go quickly. Sorry, this is so sudden, but I've got to ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Cool legs. Is this his curse echo? Okay. I gotta... You not give it to him, or you just light a cigarette for him? That's weird. That's very weird. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? I'm a curse bearer too. Yeah, I'm a curse bearer too. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Utaro Namagaki. My curse echo is the foot-washing mansion. Okay. A chat? I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Alright. Fine. Chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right. I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces to gather soul dregs? Yep. You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it, and I can't do that alone either. I see. Fine. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks. I'm glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right, I have some, of course. I am more than competent, after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%. But don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 67%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What do you... Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it up by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet, there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Utaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine. I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Ah! How? Why? How is this? Get fucked. Hey! There was a person there. I'm seeing things? Okay. I trust you. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However... Ha! So, have you decided what you're going to do? With your... Oh, so precious. Curse stone? Wife? Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. Oh, cool. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. She has the eyes of a sad European porn star. That's true. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Wait. How can I... Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name's Shok. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. Huh. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I really not do the thing that I know I need to do? If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's spraying with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6. No. No. The character's... No. It's not really the character that figures it out. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearer's stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right. But half wrong, too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 5. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on, then. Use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn, does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately? It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Okay. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats. Why don't you give this up and... If that's the case, give it a try then. Only 4 more now. Let me tell you the number. 3. This conversation is over. I mean, okay. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright. Ma'am? Yes? What is it? Oh, this is bad. She's completely running the show here. 1. I've had enough. 2 curse bearers shouldn't be carrying on like this. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. No! Fire. Now Shogo realizes it. No, I know. I figured something out. That's why he asked if I had a lighter. My, Luka, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realize how the curse is activated. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Right. I must react for him. Lady? Hi. Yeah. I had to go through the whole thing. Yes, really throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. What did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? What did I... Die. My Shuichi. Where? Hot lady died. Did I do it? Time to water her down. That was too close for comfort. Was that just coincidence? Not only was I able to release myself from her curse, she immediately panicked and ran away, fortunately for me. If she'd kept her cool and stayed, we would have been in a stalemate. Oh, I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the... Ah! Oh. A story chart? Huh. Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen with which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Aha. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event,
Do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogo Okie has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Okie has killed with this curse?
Okay. Guy. Schoolgirl. Guy at the bridge. Housewife. Fire guy. 5?
I see, I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 0.
Huh?
Well, that is all. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen.
Well, I mean, if we're going back in time, then I guess. If I resume there. No, something's. Okay. He killed Zero from Zero Escape. Which one? Okay, let's. Hi. Yoko? Yeah! Huh? What? Is calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's alright. There's nothing there. Yoko! Ah. A new future. Gonna be real, I have no clue why that's the right answer from memory. Who knows? I don't. Huh? Oh, good. You're awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you'd really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh, right. That might have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this stage, your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow? What? Are you backing out? Yeah, just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Huh. Worried about Yoko after her bizarre incident, Shogo decides to call off their investigation into the mysteries for the night. Despite her stubborn objections, he manages to persuade her by offering to continue the search on his own. 5 a.m.
In further news, before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in a Sumida City park. This is a very good fucking waltz. I love this track. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other explained deaths found in the area at around the same time. Huh.
Well, poor Shogo. And that's the intro. A great opening to a fucking game. So fucking good. That is probably where we'll wrap up. I want to get something to eat, and I don't know, do something else. We have a little bit more dialogue, like right now.
Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Okie's story to a close. Ah, but this is not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. Harue Shigima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Susumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, who was looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead. A girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale.
When I bought this, I thought of you playing Yako, Mina playing Harlan, and me on the cop. That makes sense. That tracks. Because that feels like the most us characters. I mean, just looking at this guy, that's a fucking Lila character.
And you've always loved the concept of playing a cop in a tabletop setting.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's the stream for the night. I think tomorrow, I've confirmed with Val already. But if Chili's down for it, then I might stream some Night Rain with Tilly and Val. That might be a thing that we do tomorrow. Because I am recently getting into it. And I want to play more of it. And streaming it seems like a good excuse to, 1, play it with Val, and 2, play it with Tilly. Yeah. So yeah, we might do that tomorrow. If Tilly's not down for it, then maybe we'll do more Paranormasight tomorrow. How do you guys feel about this whole situation here? The face cam thing? It's gonna take a lot of getting used to for me, and I'm gonna have to do more to, like, I think, liven up my space. It feels weird to be directly on camera. I don't know, but I was setting it all up, and I was like, oh wow, I don't actually hate how I look today. So, you know, maybe it's fine. There are definitely going to be days where that is not the case. And I will just not do face cam. But when I'm feeling good, we will do face cam. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, keep your tummy warm. Watch out for turrets. And fuck Guilty Spark. I don't have an outro thing here anymore. So we're just gonna go here for a little bit, okay?